Boom! He's back. YouTubers from around the world. Janik, your host, Motivation Academy. As always, didn't change my spot. Beautiful day today. Getting on fire with Melissa's text. She's so great. You know, this is what's happening. We're all waking up, remembering who we are. Remember that we can create. That we can create magnificent life. I tell you all the time, create a masterpiece with your life. Create something that's gonna stay. You know, we have the power to do that. We have the power to do. It's because we're too attached to things. We have too much attachment. Too much attachment to nonsense, to media, to even the conspiracies. Like she says, we put way too much effort in there, way too much life energy, and this is what they want. This is what they want. I seen that. I was suspecting that from a while ago, that the conspiracies and all that stuff were pulling us into a lower vibration. I always felt that. That's why I'm not big in talking about conspiracies and stuff, because I know it brings us into lower vibration. I know that. I can feel it. I felt it from the beginning doing my videos here on YouTube. I've done videos that I was talking about conspiracies and stuff. I never felt, it's never something that brought my vibration high, you know, to accept the conspiracy about us. And this is the one where I'm most focused, is about the conspiracy about ourselves. Like Babylon is spreading lies. Okay, but you don't have to live the lie. That's the thing. The thing is, most of us live the lie. Live the lie and are hooked on our phones and completely being lobotomized by life, non-existent, just living dead. But that's maybe the experience they want to have. That's not the experience. That's not where I am in my journey here. I'm at the point where I'm at a great awakening point, because I don't want to. I'm fed up of being dormant. I'm fed up of the nonsense of stuff insulting my intelligence, and starting to remember more and more who I am and what I came to do here, and I'm sharing it with people so more people might remember also who they are. We're all fractal of source, so it's to remember who we are. That's the best work. The best work is to work on yourself. I told you from day one, the best work you're gonna ever do is the work you're gonna do on yourself, because that is what is gonna stay in your experience. So work non-stop on yourself. You know, focus only on which you want to experience. Don't focus on stuff you don't want to experience. You know, if you focus on conspiracies all the time, that's all you're gonna experience. Low vibration. And I always felt like most people that talk about conspiracies are low vibration. Like, look on YouTube, I don't want to judge anybody, but that's a fact. Just look, not too much of them will be there to raise your vibration. No, it's only to talk about conspiracy, flat earth, 9/11 and stuff. So it's not to raise our frequency. We're not going to raise our frequency with conspiracies, that's for sure. Babylon is wicked. We know Babylon is wicked, but we don't have to give it our life energy to all the conspiracy. That I knew. It never made sense for me. Never really made sense, the fact to talk about conspiracies non-stop, and that's why I'm not like that. It's not the kind of vibe, and she just brought me something to my attention today. That's why I read that stuff. You know, there's a reason why I end up on Melissa's stuff also, Melissa's writing. There's a reason for that. I'm attracted there for a reason. It totally resonates with me. I found not Melissa, but Jennifer Forbes resonate with me a lot too in her writing. Jennifer and Melissa, two wonderful writers, and women are very, very good writers. I find very good to write. Very inspired. And there's great women in this world. Like, we're all great. We're all beautiful people. The goal is to stay away from Babylon evil and all these conspiracies, and focus on which you want to experience. You know, if you focus on flat earth and conspiracies all the time, that's what you're gonna have in your life experience. Something of you're not gonna experience your life. You're not gonna live your dream. What, your dream is to talk about flat earth all day long? It's to talk about conspiracies all day long? Like, I'm sure there is other stuff than that you can put your focus on. There's other things for me that I put my focus on. Sure. What is love? Love is our natural state of being. It is the essence that flows through all of creation. There is but one type of love. No more, no less. I think I'm gonna read her text on the Truman Show. That's what I was thinking. That can make people think a lot. Especially about conspiracies. That's what I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna bring it tonight, I think, on the Truman Show. Yeah. She's right. She's right. We shouldn't attach our energy to conspiracies and nonsense from Babylon. She's completely right, Melissa. Big up, big up. I'm very, very... I knew I was going to find the reason why one day I was never pulled into talking endlessly about conspiracy, and I always found that of low vibration. And that's why I align myself with reggae singers and, you know, people that are uplifting, not... So I know now. You see that just to have come here today and do that reading and reason like that, I have grown now. I have grown a step further. I will not talk about conspiracies anymore. Nope. Finish. But I can talk about flat earth and the reality of life. No? I'll talk about realities of life, but conspiracies, no? And that the earth is a plane is a reality of life. And it's just because we don't ask questions, we don't look around. Because the moment we look around, we're going to make sense of reality. Come on. We don't need government or military to make sense of reality for us. No? But many of us, that's what we count on government and stuff to tell us. Yeah, so love is our natural state of being. It is the essence that flows through all of creation. There is but one type of love, no more, no less. It is not conditional, nor is there a need to label it to label it the opposite, as it is not a dualistic overlay. Love is not an emotion that is created by a fear-based ego. Rather, is the inherent foundation upon which creation is manifest. All emotions are of the ego, expressing either positively or negatively as they were created by the indoctrination and are in the reaction of the overlay. Either the ego is satisfied as it is being fed with that which it believes it desires, or it is in a state of disgruntledness and its thirst is not being quenched, and thus is still hungry for more. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love allows all to express as needed, as it is deeply rooted in the knowing that there is nothing more powerful than itself. Love trusts in the process of creation, as it knows that when the emotions of the ego are dissolved, there is no other option to be manifest. Love patiently holds the space to be remembered, for the ego to be realized, and for the process of the ego's release to transpire in whatever unique way needed for the being who is experiencing this transformation. Love does not yell, judge, or minimize. Love does not lay its hand or on another or cause harm in any way. Those are behavior of the ego developed from deeply rooted trauma that is being projected under the guise of love. Love is strong, sturdy, and unwavering, expressing responsibility for that which it creates. Fear is weak, fragile, and inconsistent, functioning from a state of reaction based upon the behavior of others and thus being victim to its circumstances. Love needs not to prove itself or to control anything. Love is fierce and stands untouched in the flames of fear and all of its various projections. Love simply is. No need to conjure it up or to inspire it to be. There is no more or less of love that can be discovered, as it is inherent throughout all of creation. Love is what is found underneath the layers of the overlay that have innocently been created in reaction to the indoctrination of the illusion. As the ego is dissolved, and who we are is remembered and felt deeply, all that is brought forth is in resonance and in alignment with our natural state of being and with nature. All else falls away as we are creators incarnate, and this is how manifestation works.